Peace and blessings, beloved family. Welcome to another amazing episode of Who Naked Up in Here. I am your host, Mr. Wicks, alongside my beautiful, gorgeous, talented co-host, the amazing gifted. Everyone, please open up your hearts and your mics and greet each other the way family do.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hey, everybody.
Good evening, everyone.
We made it.
We made it.
We made it.
We made it. Barely, but we did. Yes.
That's right. Just on fumes. Some of us
Yes.
on fumes. That's right.
Definitely fumes.
I know my neighbors be like, "What you talking about getting naked?"
I love
so
it. I love it. There was a time in my life when I could get 7 miles on fumes.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Mama
how's
Betty, I
everybody
can't
doing
see your
tonight?
face, but you look beautiful today.
As to you, friend.
That part.
You
That
see,
part.
Mama Betty don't be responding to me.
I don't think she heard you the first time.
Oh.
What you talking to me? She said something to me.
Yeah, she said you look beautiful, although she could barely see you.
Asante
Oh.
san. Thank you.
Aw.
Love it.
Love it, love it.
So, I hope everybody's
Hi,
doing well.
Kelly.
Hey,
Kelly
Kelly.
in the building. We ain't have Kelly in here in quite a while. It's good to see you tonight.
Hello, hello.
Yeah. It's good to see you all. I'm glad everybody's here, healthy and everything.
Yes.
Right. So, I take it that you all went back and peeked into last week's episode. I think last week might have got the most attention that any of these postings have got within a 7-day period. So I see you all pretty excited about putting on. But like I said, it's all about your work. Like when you go back and check these episodes out, please screen record them, repost them on your page. Let people know about this space, and the way we care for each other. I think we should be shouting that from the highest mountain, you know. So with that being said, for those who will be viewing later, this is open mic. This is a safe space to share. Here we treat each other like family. There's no judgment, only love and support for the artist, as well as the art that is shared within the space. For those who are willing to share, there's a reaction button at the bottom of the screen. If you click on that button, you can raise your hand. All hands that are raised will be acknowledged as someone who would like to share, um, and will be called upon accordingly. Um, we try to make it so that everybody gets their free expression out. So we allow for 2 pieces that may be lengthy, unless your pieces are extremely short or anything like that. Then we allow for more wiggle room for you to be more expressive. Um, Gifted, is there something I missed? Something you may want to add?
Now I think you got it all today. Let's have fun.
Hey, that's right. Let's have fun. So again, it's good to see you all, and I see the hands are flying. It's great to see it. Uh, I know we have people that's going to be chiming in later. Uh, what I'm going to start doing is limiting the space of those who come in a little late because our shows run pretty lengthy. Once we get a heavy crowd, we end up being here for 3 hours or so. And I myself have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So as much as I love to be here with you all, I have to make sure that I'm being fair to myself, so that uh, I'm safe, because my job is a dangerous one. Um, with that being said, those who come in, um, I say anywhere after 9:45, I'm start having them do maybe one piece so that the room doesn't overextend itself. All right, and I hope that's not an insult to anybody because I mean I'm here for you all and I would love to hear from you all. But again, we have to be mindful and respectful of each other's time. So with that being said, is there anybody who would like to open up tonight?
Okay, so can Nemo start then? Because he has two of my poems.
Nemo?
Absolutely.
I love it. I love it. So with that being said, from the voice of Nemo through the pen of Mama Betty, everybody please open up your hearts and your mics and show some love for the artists.
Let's
Go.
go.
Hey, let's go,
Here's
poets.
some Mama Betty words.
Come on, Busan.
All right. The first poem. I built a home of people who never stayed. There was a drought in empathy, emphasized by seething, malnutritious thought patterns, embodied in maliciously deviant, greedy people, overweight in coldness, living on massive estates, mansions built of stone, where offsprings fear and loathe, seeking instead shelter, with boogeymen in tents warmed by fireplaces made of garbage cans, and sustenance donated by strangers who actually really care. And this is regular people.
Yes. Okay, Miss Betty.
Yes.
Regular people. What be the nationality of war? Skin tone of humanity, innocently going about their day, contemplating on meal preparation, tucking a child in bed, challenges to peace never entering their minds, trying just attempting to stay out of harm's way. What music genre plays in a background of unrequited love? Ill-fitted leaders who openly disdain citizenship from which they came. Should a rallying cry be in unity? We're free. Honestly, we are regular people. We are one nation. My brother, my sister, you and me. Thank you, Mama Betty. Beautiful words.
Yes, y'all show some love for Mama Betty. Come alive. I know y'all there.
Yeah. It's hard to get to the mute button, sorry.
It's all love. It's all love. Great scripts, Mama Betty. And thank you, Nemo, for being the voice of that pen.
Thank you, Nemo. So much, Busan.
Oh, my honor reading your words.
That was awesome, Mama Betty. Sorry, I'm cooking at the same time, but that was awesome. An awesome reading of it, Nemo.
Come
Thank
through cooking with Monique. You need your own series. We will be watching. We will be tuned in. Love it. Love it. All right, let's keep the energy flowing. Everybody, please join me once again in opening up your hearts and your mics as we welcome our next artist. It's Kelly, Mary, McAllister.
Hello, hello.
Go, Kelly.
Let's go, Kelly.
Come on,
Let's
Kelly.
go.
Poet.
Let's go.
Go, Kelly.
I'm thrilled to be back. It's been a while. I've been so busy. But I've got two pieces tonight, both of which are still works in progress. So as always, I'm open to feedback.
Get
Uh,
naked.
what?
Get naked.
Get
It's what
naked.
we say when you got a new piece.
Yeah, that makes sense. I put it together. It just took me a second. All right. Okay. We'll start with the sad one and then we'll go with the less sad one. This is called Reminders. Alzheimer's, oops, sorry, 1 second. Alzheimer's runs in my family. I've never worried about it. At first, because I was busy with the business of actively wanting to die. And then because I was busy with the business of passively wanting to die. And then because I had spent so much of life wishing for it to end that I didn't know how to go, how to live, how to dream. I'm starting to learn now. I blame Andrea Gibson and E. Cummings and even Shocky G, though she's always coming for me. I think that's how she expresses love. Now that I am learning to live, I'm afraid of what comes next. Afraid that I will get what I want and live long enough to forget it all, before the world can forget me. So here is a list of things I want to remember, so you can remind me, should that remarkable and dreaded day come to pass. Remind me of my niece's laughter, particularly when they are up to no good. Remind me of Cutie the Crab, that four-eyed drawing by Ivy. Refer me to my forearm, where the ink on my skin will fasten the memory to me, whether my neurons wish it or not. Remind me of my mother's singing voice as she sang us to sleep with the saddest songs. I don't know if she confused lullaby and lamentation, but in hindsight, it's not a wonder I'm so maudlin. Remind me of my father's rakish grin, particularly when he is up to no good. That exasperated sigh that we all share. A harsh tisk followed by an impressed hiss. Remind me of the taste of Mary's pot roast. So tough it was like shoe leather, and I loved gnawing on it. Remind me of the little snuffles my dog makes when he is busy dreaming curled up beside my head. My best friend fighting a smile when she is most pleased and least likely to want to show it, the corners of her mouth twitching and tucking as she ducks her head and avoids your eye. It means you have done something right. Remind me of love. I want to remember love. I'm not sure I know what it is. I assuredly cannot describe it, but I have felt it, and I don't want to let it go. I want to remember the feeling of the wind between my fingers when I surf my hand on the currents outside the car window. I want to remember the first day after a depressive episode, like the moment the painkillers kick in, that beautiful bliss of nothing, where once there was pain, the openness of it, a field filled with flowers and fresh air, all contained between my ribs. I want to live on in the moment where you are laughing too hard and your lungs won't inflate and you wonder if this is how you will die, and that all things considered, laughing yourself to death seems like a good way to go. I want to go laughing. I want to live on in the tears pulled forth by my saddest poems and the belly laughs of my best jokes. I want you to marvel at my sense of comedy while always wrestling tragedy. I think the funniest of us are always the saddest. We've had to learn how to laugh and search for it in the dark. No wonder we know the shortest way there. I want to live on in my nieces when they boop noses with the children that they will one day love, in the way that I taught them. Mostly because I love them, but also because I didn't want to kiss their germy little mouths. They were adorable children, but very sticky. Why are children always so sticky? If the day comes when I have lost control of my backup files and the present disappears into the past and I become a time traveler destined to never again know home, do not let me linger. Let me live on in your memories, still intact, still whole. Remind me of love and let me go.
All right, Kelly girl.
Wow.
So that was my first piece. And my second one isn't as long. Sorry about that. That would turn out longer than I expected it to be. This is called The Mess of Us. No conception is immaculate. It is messy business. both the coming and the going. Scenes of scent and senses, cries and moans and crisis. Ideally, only one should end in tears. But you know differently, don't you, darling? You know that tall tales often lead to shortcomings, being filled in unfulfilling ways, only reminding you of how empty you are, or perhaps were. The tragedy of every birth is the inevitable death. The comedy of it is in the faces that we make in pursuit of that conception. We are disgusting things, are we not? Blood always oozing through our veins, mucous membranes pulsing away behind even the most exquisite of faces. They rendered us in marble as if we are elegant and cold, not fleshy meat sacks pulsing with hormones and questionable judgment. Have you ever considered the miracle of a congested cough? Your lungs backed up like a freeway at 9 a.m., suddenly cleared as your muscles clench instinctively in the way they have evolved over millennia to do. Its propulsive power turning byproduct to projectile, christening the air around you with your spit and your germs and your genes, and suddenly you can breathe. You tell me I am beautiful. Compare me to a rose. We always default to flora, don't we? Is that why it's called flowery language? Do you ever think of my gut flora? The galaxy of single cell organisms to which I am universe? I think of yours. I wonder if there are more stars in the sky or single cell organisms. I wonder what is more beautiful, you or the universe. I'm pretty sure it's you, but let's be absolute. How do I love thee? Let me count the microbes. I want to grow old with you. I want to watch you slowly lose your war with gravity, jowls where once was jaw, stooped where once was tall. I want to share the great death with you after so many shared petite ones. Perhaps I'd like to pretend that you will never pass away, decay. I want you to be infinite. But even the stars die, darling. One day, long in the future, we will be unrecognizable, decomposed, disappeared. But we will not be gone. We will be recycled into something new. All of our countless elemental parts will be reused and reconstituted and redistributed. Existence is a paradox, simultaneously too big and too small for us to hold. We are just gross little germs on an insignificant rock in a middling galaxy in a universe, I'm told, which is still expanding. You and I, darling, are a part of all that was before and all that is to come. We are eternal. And with every second of every eternity of my every element, I will love you still. May my atoms always know yours.
Okay, girl. Okay. I love the sharing so many petite ones, how somehow intimacy is somehow intertwined in your piece, at least in my interpretation.
Oh, yeah,
And
most
then
definitely.
the flora, because here lately I've been looking into our natural, the flora and whatnot. So I love that. And it's different than what I normally hear from you. But then
Yeah,
I love listening to you. Anyway, I love how you deliver.
thank you.
Not a problem. And hello.
That was amazing.
And then hello to the room, by the way. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. My mother taught me well. May she rest in peace.
Listen, we're so happy to have you here, and thank you for pouring into our sister. Kelly, I have to admit, I love hearing you deliver your message, but the beginning of that last piece made me put my sandwich down. But you definitely summed it up beautifully. I never viewed myself as eloquently as you said as messy little germs. What you called us?
Messy little germs on a silly little rock in a middling little galaxy.
That part, it tickled the shit out of me. But I definitely sat my sandwich down. But I did truly love the line, even the stars die.
Hmm.
That was very powerful. Um, always enjoy your work. Please make sure you go back and view the comments. There's some love waiting for you in there.
Oh, thank you.
Receive that. Yes, indeed. Anybody else wanted to voice anything?
Yes, I love that. I love how your poems were not for the faint of stomach. That I love that. That has to be one of the best. Um, my
Yeah,
government name is your first name, so I'm like, yes, another Kelly. Yes,
excellent. We will take over the world one microbe at a time.
I agree.
I love
And
that.
why are children always sticky? That part.
Oh, that was hilarious. Yes. That
They
was
are.
so
They're always sticky.
funny. Oh man. Funny stuff.
All right. Looking forward to what comes next.
Indeed. Y'all show some love for Kelly one more time, please.
Kelly, that was awesome.
Woo, Kelly!
Yes, let's go. Yes.
That's what's up. And while y'all at it, please keep your hearts and mics open as we welcome our next artist, the phenom, Shocky G.
Let's go,
Shocky!
Saki!
I
Let's
can't
go, Cole.
stand
And they
her.
kid.
I didn't even
Yes,
do
I
anything yet.
love me some Shocky.
But you are. And that's what I always look forward to.
All right, so this is a new piece, but I have done it a few times. I wrote it on Sunday, so I'm gonna do it.
Get naked.
In the early stages of dementia, some individuals have confusion and sleeplessness in the late night hours. This is referred to as sundowning, not to be confused with the sundown town where Black folks were advised to leave town before the late evening hours lest they be met with violence. Sundowners begin to forget the little things. Where are my keys? What day is it? Who are you? But they remember niggas ain't supposed to be there at night. Mima can't hold her bowels, but hold on to her hatred like a Bible. That boy in the corner keep whistling at me. She remembers the lie, but not why she told it. Left the truth in the Tallahatchie with the body and only one resurfaced. Mima sees the ghost of racist past. That boy there. His sisters had the nicest dresses. So I made sure they had a funeral to wear them to. When I die, bury me in the most beautiful dress, casket sharp enough to break the silence. Let my repast be a picnic. I like my dark meat with a little char. Don't worry. Mima is sundowning again. She can't sleep because she sees all the niggas she wronged when she closes her eyes. And suddenly, the nursing home becomes a sundown town where the sundowners can't remember their own kids, but can't forget the babies cut from hanging bodies right before their eyes. Don't you let that lady touch me. I told you I need a white doctor. She's afraid the staff will seek revenge for their ancestors. It's funny how there's always a deathbed confession, but no apology. It's as if the racists come out at night, daydreaming of days past. And somewhere around 8 p.m., this poem begins sundowning, remembering all the things America wants us to forget. Like a sundown country who brought Black folk here to work in the summer sun, but don't expect them to still be there when the sun go down. And somehow, it always forgets who it is, but doesn't forget its racism. And I'm supposed to have a sunny disposition, my own form of dementia. When your Meemaw forgets my name but calls me nigger instead, wages war on me, don't pay me enough to keep the sun from setting. So whether the sundown is a town or a country or a person, just know I held on as long as I could, but I refuse to let the sun beat me home.
Ooh, Shocky,
Damn.
so good.
Damn.
So
Go
good.
Shocky.
The whole
Jeez.
freaking poem. But then,
Tore it up. Oh my gosh.
damn. I can't stand you.
That's okay.
Yeah, you know, put that together very well, Shasta. All right.
Are you just doing one tonight, Shaki?
Yeah, one's fine.
That was phenomenal.
Yeah, that was great.
That was amazing.
It really was.
The way you
Amazing piece,
struck-
Shaq.
The last line was fire. I refuse
Yeah.
to let the sun beat me home.
the way you structured it with the third sundown is the poem was just like structurally that was beautiful. Like the message was immaculate as always. You do such good commentary work, but that structure was great.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree with Kelly.
Just trying to be like you someday.
That's what really put it over the top. The way you just put that all together.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done. And welcome, M.A. Dennis. It's good to have you with us, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Glad to be.
So we missed you last week. You was featuring somewhere.
Was I? I think so.
Was it last week or was it the week before last? I seen a flyer. Um, might have been the week before last. But either way, man, it's good to have you back, bro.
Yeah.
Indeed. Indeed. Y'all show some love for Shaki G one more time, please.
I
Yeah.
can't
Hey,
stand
Go,
her.
Jackie!
I
Go
can't
Shocky.
stand her.
Yes.
I can't stand her.
That's funny.
Na 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 na.
Oh, I don't know what to do with that one right there. I love it. Let's keep pouring into each other. Y'all keep your hearts and mics open as we welcome our next artist, my fool dog. Once again, y'all show some love for Nemo Saloon.
Hey, Nemo.
Nemo!
Come on.
hey.
Go, Nemo!
Okay. We made it. Just we made
Yes,
it.
yes.
This poem is not about trauma. It's not about what it takes to keep going after the impact in those first few moments of everything's changed. It's not about walking down hospital hallways that look like hallways where hearts are breaking. Not about having to count numbers out loud to hold back the panic when you're lying in the machine. No. This poem is not about trauma. It's not about a phone call from a stranger with news that takes your knees out. It's not about trying to talk through tears, getting out the goodbyes. Not about parents who abandon their children because sometimes biological imperatives don't work. No, this poem is not about trauma. It's not about the ripping or the tearing or the hurt, not the crying or the dying or the dirt, not shaking or quaking or lying or loss. No. This poem is not about a boy sitting outside his school building under a gray Texas winter sky, waiting to be picked up by a father who isn't coming ever again. And the man this boy has become still cannot understand why his dad didn't come for him that day or any day. No, this poem is not about trauma, not needles or exit bags or exit wounds or scars or pissing blood. No, this poem is about still being here. It's about getting through it and standing back up when the trauma poems are the best we can do.
Come on, fool.
That part. That part.
Thank you. Here's my second piece. The counting men are coming. Can you hear them counting down? Don't be caught being different now. Closing books and closing schools, closing minds with their mindless rules. Data access giving way to paywalls, pitfalls, recalls, AI footfalls. Which billionaire gives you access to the internet these days? Good channels and bad channels became pre-chewed news for baby birds, regurgitated into eager mouths, fighting to be first, to taste the tang of truth, fabricated in the fires of the fall, 'cause it's over, y'all. Crawling from the crater comes now. All compassion obliterated on impact. Nobody's intact. The temple got disintegrated while we masturbated. We've been saturated with endless piles of garbage time. Podcasts broadcasting real crime in real time, a million megabits of bullshit streaming in. You can't wave 1984 at people who haven't read it. They're busy shorting the American dream, betting hard on the crash, cutting you off in their luxury SUVs because it's great TV going down. We like it when the funny man makes it funny. Catchphrases and catchy tunes, balloons, caricatures of the statesmen of many nations, sold out for 30 pieces of silver on the dollar. 3/5 of the way to redemption, if that, because maybe it's just negative. Human nature written in spaghetti code, shovelware, and nobody cares. Delivering meals to the helpless now seems heartless. And they only knew she was gone when she didn't come in for work. Who's gonna man the till while fingers probe, looking for nickels to be counted while we're dancing down because it's time. We're dead. Thank you.
Come on.
Come
Preach.
on,
Let's
Nemo.
go.
Yes.
And love was always full. We truly have a way with words. The way you embody emotion in small phrases is very gigantic of you, my man. Honor to share space with you always.
Thank you, Fu. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, it's really pretty extraordinary, like, because I don't think you waste a lot of words, you know. You don't throw a lot of words away. You just do like what's needed, but then it's your voice and your delivery, and it's pretty extraordinary, I think. I really do.
Thank you.
Hmm. Yeah.
I love it. It's kind of dope. It's, the love that is shown within this room, and watching relationships build and grow in these spaces. I think it's dope.
Yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely. Yes.
that's what's up. Y'all show some love for Nemo one more time.
Amazing.
Let's go. Yeah.
He's your cookie man. That's what he is.
And I still got the Tupperware. Look, I'm moving this
No, you
weekend.
don't. No, you
I'm
don't.
taking it with me. Yes, yeah, I still got it.
Wow. Okay. That's all good. It's
I
all
have it
good.
for him, though. He knows as long as I have it, he has it. He don't even remember what it looked like. So when I give him a smaller dish, he won't know.
Broken poem. That's all I'm saying.
I love it.
I love
think
you,
I'll
Phil.
go next. Yeah, I think I'll go next.
Yeah.
Mm.
Woo! Get naked.
Let's hear it for Wits.
Go,
Let's
Food
go.
Dog. Yeah.
Come on.
All right. Both of these
Yeah.
pieces are fairly new. I'm still playing with both of them, so y'all let me know what y'all think.
Go on, wiggle out them boxers.
Wow.
Get
Listen.
naked, get naked, get naked.
This first one I had to write. You know, y'all's president is still president, and he decides to flood the streets of DC with different law enforcement agencies of the highest degree, right? To literally just um, harass the citizens of that city. And that's just the beginning, because if he can do it there, then he's gonna migrate that out throughout all the states until there's a totality of control. But this piece is untitled. The police was never designed to stop crime. Their duty has always been to arrest and detain, and in some instances, take the life of suspects involved in criminal behavior. If ever the cease of crime was a purpose, there'd be a room of board members coming up with solutions, not a task force credible formation, strategizing tactical procedures, but an officer is an overseer, a weaponized community watchman placed where hardship ascends, a condition inflicted through the destruction of dark-skinned successions. So they impose their will under the umbrella of the law. If you heard it once, you heard it 1,000 times before. The police ain't never saved life in our communities compared to the count they have taken. It's no wonder our people don't trust the police. Their badges shield their criminology. It's hard to see them as safeguards when your complexion defines their tutelage. What's a hero who won't come to your aid and rescue? Whatever happened to duties to protect and serve? I guess it's true what they say when they paraphrase. A hero ain't nothing more than a sandwich, genetically manufactured from bread to condiment, because now they're testing their artificial intelligence as patrol officers. Won't be long before their programmed racial discrimination is shown in the light of their eyes. They're a robot. If I told you once, I told you 1,000 times before. But we're here now. And who's ready to lose their children to the misconduct of a robot? That's okay. No need to raise your hand. They'll pluck our flowers for us. Peace.
Yes.
Wow.
Man, fuck the police coming straight from the underground.
A scary
I
thing.
love you, Shafi.
I just don't understand how this man is just able to do whatever the fuck he wants and nobody does anything, man.
That part, he's not my mofo president. He's never been. I don't know
That's
who
what I
he
keep
is.
saying.
He's not, I did not vote for him. I never liked him. Even before he became whatever.
I
Never.
shouldn't even like The Apprentice. What are we
That
talking about?
part.
I believe it's bigger than the vote. I don't think they even counted the votes. I mean, this was the quickest announcement of a victory in president's
That part.
history.
That
Um,
part.
what we have to realize
Part,
is
yeah.
this is part of a plan. Like when we were young and in school, they trained our minds to plan 5 years ahead. You know, that was always the big question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What do you want to do with your life 5 years from now? That was the furthest we could see, right? While they're planning out uh, this control 100 years ahead of us, which is why we get the technology and the experiments, whether it be drugs or whatever they um, issue us after they play with it for however long to ready it for us, right? This siege, this control that they're fighting for is a global thing. And though we see what's happening here in our country, a lot of times we turn a blind eye to what's happening into other countries. But it's definitely bigger than the image of the individual chess piece that they place in front of us as a king, or shall I say a president, right? We got to remember they've been fighting for uh, a police state nationwide for a long time. You know, you have people in power that you may not even see in power, such as Bill Gates, buying up land, buying up water, buying up farms, and basically holding things to a point where they basically told you that they were fighting for a controlled population, you know, and literally um, to achieve something like that, they have to erase a massive amount of human life, and it starts with um, before it becomes physical, it's mental and it's health, which is why the food is shit, which is why they keep telling you you need medicines instead of herbs and things that grow out of the ground that God created for us to heal ourselves with. We have to be mindful. The body can heal itself along with the proper aid, and it's never going to be in the medicine. Medicine is a band-aid over an open wound. Um, I don't want to get too much into this subject and kind of like fuck the night up for anybody like that, but I just want y'all to be mindful of um, the way they're swaying things. And this is why we have that question: how does this man have that much power? No one man has all that power. No one man. Believe me when I tell you that it's a bigger force moving behind him. He's just the uh, main character, uh, like they've always did. They've always hired actors to play a role because you can believe that they can be that type of individual. But he doesn't have that power. He's a do bitch. It's bigger than him. All right, I'm gonna keep going though before I get too lost in the subject, and I'm gonna switch over to something different. This is called Thin Grains of the Hourglass. Being cheated on isn't always a direct reflection of your emotion or whether you love to the depths of your soul or mattress. The way sprung synchronizes with the butterflies fluttering your belly. Some say it has nothing to do with the way your body moves. But as an experienced man, I can say it does affect your confidence. I've learned the hard way. A woman will cheat on you out of opportunity, cheat you out of the ability to provide or prove yourself. Some women cannot pass up the opportunity to be tangibly living better. So when I tell you, money can ruin a relationship, an indecent proposal can destroy two lives. If either or survives, it's because one had enough sense to walk away. I kept you hidden because I was once ashamed. Lost to the game I didn't know we were playing. I thought your I love yous meant you loved me, not that you loved the possibility of me. Being the provider you envisioned I'd be. The woman you hid your true self inside. The purse you pursued. I wish I knew. It was the money that moved you. But sweat stained atop of your orgasmic puddles. The workout a young me thought was passion. Love in your mouth is a trap door. One I thought I had the key to. I guess when your feelings locked in the basement, away from the cellar, walk away you left open for a pot of gold. The rainbow arch can easily be broken, especially soaring out a Care Bear's heart, which is why most men, manly as myself, choose not to hand over its treasure. In fact, we'd rather bury it in the backyard to be dug up like a time capsule. The locketed heart draping the chest, the protected love that we die with, better than trailing the chips of the shattered geode jewel. You ruined love for me for so long, but I found my pieces I lost in you. Rebuilt myself with God's glue, and now I can love again. So thank you for treating our love like a gamble. The stakes of what should have never been a wage. You played your hand, and you played yourself trying to get paid. I kept you hidden because I was once ashamed. I know now that I was saved, banked on to be more than desirable, more than your profit, more than a wallet. Yeah, every bit of priceless you could find in a mail, a tale of a man who found himself lost in undeserving hands. Guess we were just sand grains in an hourglass within God's plan. Peace.
Grief.
Woo.
Couldn't help but think
Man.
of Shannon Sharp for a minute. No, I'm just, I'm
That
just
was
saying.
amazing.
Wow.
Lord, it's a shame. You really got to protect yourself. You men out here.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, Monique. Oh, she left. Okay.
Will Monique leave us?
Yeah, she said she had early morning, but we wish her well.
Yes, yes. And enjoy your
That's
dinner.
good. Yeah. I hope she enjoys dinner.
Yes.
That was a great, both really great pieces, Mr. Witz, and
Thank you, love.
always love your insight on just where we are. I love your perspective, and so thank you for pouring into this space.
Always. Thank you, sweetheart. I so appreciate you. And you know how much I value your opinion. So,
Oh, and my favorite line of the second piece was rebuilt myself with God's glue. Love it.
yeah, I think in
Love it.
time we all do. We all find ourselves in pieces in places where we kind of lose ourselves and then rebuild ourselves. It's a big part of being an adult. And yeah, thank you for receiving that message. Let's keep the energy moving. I hope I didn't down y'all too much with those two pieces and the conversation in between. So let's pick the
No,
room back.
not at all.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you. All right, everybody, please join me as we open up our hearts and our mics again for our next artist. This time it's Jessie Marie.
Yeah.
Let's
Go!
go.
Just
Come on,
say.
let's go, Jesse.
J
Hi,
Money.
friend.
Go, Jesse. Let's go.
The richness in the room is always like so beautiful. I have to give props to this space. It's fairly new to me. I think I've been here maybe like 3 times, and it's been incredibly powerful every time. So I just want to give love to everyone who throws down.
And we're so excited to have you again, but I want you to speak into that mic, young lady, so we can get every bit and drip of what
you
you
hear me
got
now?
for.
Does this work?
Yes, much better.
All right.
Thank you.
I have 2 pieces that I wrote last month that I have not performed in this space, so I'm going to read these 2.
Get naked.
Get
Get
naked.
naked.
Get naked.
Let me tell you how my body came into this sort of limbic resignation. See, I find myself wrapping my arms around my own waist when I'm naked, something I've noticed still is part body ritual, part hypervigilance leftovers echoing in the stained remembrances resonating in my joints and in the beds of my bones, though years of unraveling and unlearning have ingrained into most of the deepest recesses of layers in my breathing now. There's no fear left in the strands of sinews and nerve fibers, just this bleak world unveiled I'll never be able to unsee again. That lost innocence that so long ago was blood for me, I still can't help, though, that now aged and weathered, that I find myself squeezing the best parts of what is warmth under my tightened fingers, still remembering in these clenched, grasped palms. My breaths still recycling what is now an exposed fleshly sensory, that this remembering skin forever now holds these never again so silent truths. This flesh and these emotions have held so many aspects of this old world's atrocities, matriarchal and patriarchal, it doesn't matter, so truly, so madly, and so deeply. The things that are embedded in my gut that have been churned into wisdom revealed to me down here. See, in the short and not so simple of it, some time ago while growing up in my own childhood home, I grew accustomed, even used to, hiding my own skin. But then I grew up learning this kind of hiding inside of it even as familiar too. So it's been so many years now that I can't tell anymore what's familiar and unfamiliar about it. It's just still here. So maybe in these class-hugged embraces of barricading limbs and the minor somethings of simple mornings, all my body still knows to do is an ancient reality of this limbic resignation around my aged rib-caged form that's somehow a remnant state of being, and all of me somehow still remains enmeshed and vivid and real, and I'm truly just finally holding what's left of myself this time, whole again and up close. All of this is worthying, really, an intention to better all those moments that betrayed me, or even to just simply just do right by myself. Maybe it's not even really like hiding anymore, because face it, who designs a life around an oppressed 13-year-old? I grew up and chose healing. Now it's just simply an ancient ingrained showing up like arm movement that confirms me with the sensation of supported, this feeling that was always missing, now intentionally, even almost absent-mindedly, if I'm lucky, inserted in. Maybe it's never truly been as much about shame like they have always wanted to tell me it broke me into 1,000 pieces of, as it's been about a simple yet complex act of defiance and strength and knowing that says, within my arms barricaded by my very own human life-size doors, that this fortress of growth grows access to everything I'll ever need, and perhaps in the saltiest of ways seasoned by time now, my skin now says with confidence, there will be no giving away of any of these tissues and sensations or exclamations even to anyone who does not honor me.
Woo.
Goodness gracious. Okay now.
That
Thank you.
Yeah.
I am actually featuring next month, and all these pieces I have been performing for you guys go over music. And after tonight, maybe I should start performing these with the music so that you can hear how these will sound when I do them for this feature coming up. But
Jesse, we would love that.
for now, I've been
Absolutely.
courageous to make them poetry for you, but I've been rehearsing them with the music behind them. So I will come back next week and I will start courageously trying them out with the music behind them.
Is it an in-person feature or online?
I'm gonna try to make a live stream for it because there's several people that are in our space that can't make it. So I'm gonna do my best to try to make it a live stream as well. But
Yay.
in the meantime, let me give you my second piece. This I call the Malachite River Blues. Our sun and moon orbiting each other always predictably into infinity. This is not what I bleed. I bleed a pale white translucent coin to flip flop sweet tender kisses of remembrance on breathing, beating warm marble. No, I know this is not the usual binary, not even remotely linear cascading spectrums. These are definitely not morning, afternoon, night, marriage, or even average childlike rituals. This version of me, though, is just as much as under table handhelds and under duvet genesis have ever and always been. This more is spilling from any edges I have ever claimed or been branded by a symposium truly of nonlinear divergent symmetries. These flowers of self bursting in a sea of ambiguous anther identities, ambrosia gushing through anguished tears, yes, I'm sometimes of joy, sometimes surely, but all the rest of the emotional spectrum too. Honestly, it's all so muddy now, just being here under this warm, blessed light, stamen and stamen, thorn and thorn again, entwined. This is often chaotic, truly, I know this, yes, but here we are in these perpetual blooms, and finally, maybe I'm somehow beginning to understand the blooms. So, this is what I bleed. Osmosis, a fallout of linked finger-like knowings that I am here, a flooding in of held cupped hands as bright as any other sensation, crying out, soothed. Everything is already enough. This is what I'll bleed. In my veins, a carousel of matching healing bodies, understanding in the trace of a warm palm, my history ready, always waiting, lingering steady, ever ready to shred right through. A glance turns into a stare, turns into a shout, sensory screaming, see me. My heart beats cadence, inserting the remembrance of my safest place's hands, interlinked with mine, into an envelope and mailing it to all the places where my inner child's knuckles still brush through. These times, remember all the blooms, though. Bring each of them with you all the way through. Just keep going now. Remember the blooms. It's all the ink and canvas pages, the plasma, the cosmos down the Malachite River in my wrist to these bone coasts of me to my marrowed seas to this singing guttural coast of tongue release cheek. This is a bite from Dream Peach. This is what I am. This is what I hug, breathe, and entangle and touch. Sun and sun again, moon and moon again, circled synchronous understanding in northern summers. Daylight fades into daylight, perpetuity unraveling, and every space groaning in wrestled messy gratitude. And it's never ever so simple, yet arriving fragmentingly whole. Every aspect completely me. This is exactly what I'll bleed.
Well, Frank.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
That was awesome, right?
Wow.
I'm a little
Excellent,
jelly that we
man.
can't be there in person to get this feature out of you. I can't wait to
Yeah.
hear the music behind the words.
I have to admit, the music transforms the poems a little bit. They're a little more uplifting than so heavy, actually, because the music makes them more like a revelation than and uplifting. So it creates a buoyancy almost. So it'll be
Yeah.
interesting to hear what you guys think now that you've heard them in both ways.
Can't
I look forward to
wait.
it.
Can't wait.
Thank you.
I love music behind my art. So yeah. Look forward.
I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm jealous of your vocabulary. You sound like you need to be writing like almost Shakespearean like plays or whatnot. Your vocabulary is outstanding.
Thank you.
Um, I gotta give it to you.
I
It's like
gotta give it credit to every poet that I've led space for the last 3 decades. I run open mic spaces, and you guys have indoctrinated me with all of you for so long that honoring all of you guys in spaces for this kind of culture has built me into who I am now at this point. So it's just being immersed in rich
listen to her.
poetry.
Immersed, indoctrinated. See, this is what I'm saying. I need a dictionary now. Now let me stop. I'm just playing. But
Thank
seriously.
you. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
I love it. I love it. And please remember, this love being shared in the chat. So not everybody who's comfortable or in the moment, um, as far as voicing the praise and love and support. So, make sure y'all visiting the chat and getting it out of there as well, because it's there, you know what I'm saying? It's a universal love in the space, and that's why we here. And y'all show some love for Kelly Mary one more time. I'm sorry, for
That was what
That was Jesse.
Jesse Marie. I'm
Yes, Jesse.
sorry.
That's my friend.
Yeah. Go, Jesse.
Great job.
Yes, and bring that work back. We definitely excited about that. You should have never teased us like that. So we're gonna be looking for you. Daylight with the flashlight. And that's what's up. Let's keep the energy flowing. Y'all open up your hearts and your mics and let's welcome our next brother up here, Mr. Jim Love.
Jim.
Yeah. Go, Jim.
Big dog.
Come on, Jim. Come
Well,
on.
I was coming in here and I had, my little lovely little mental health trauma poem already. And then I had my little uplifting comeback poem already. And fuck that. This one is a history nerd piece called Chroma in the New Gilded Age.
Yes.
The Gilded Age wasn't gold all the way through. It was paint on rot. Carnegie, Rockefeller, Vanderbilt, the names are still carved in stone, but their wealth came from backs bent in 12-hour shifts and lungs chewed up in factories that never cared if you made it back home. Politicians sold their votes cheap, steak dinners, sealed deals, envelopes slid under the table, capital with calluses it never earned. Newspaper printed what the bosses paid for. They called it progress, as if grinding people down to dust was forward. Now it's steel swapped for code, oil for data, railroads for fulfillment centers and screens. Bezos stacks profits on top of broken backs in warehouses where heat strokes send people to the floor. Musk burns through workers and headlines, launching himself higher, while the machinist who built the rocket skips dinner. Murdoch floods the air with poison and counts the take, while families argue over which bills can wait. Back then, folks had enough. Labor, longshoremen, mill hands packed union halls, shut down work sites, stood their ground even when the cops came swinging, and hired guns on factory rooftops had ready aim. They weren't begging for a day off. They were demanding the right to live. That fire hasn't gone out. A Starbucks barista drawing up a strike plan, Amazon crews walking off mid-shift, teachers refusing to let their students freeze, nurses shouting in the halls that you can't heal anyone when you're drowning in patients. The 8-hour day, the end of child labor, antitrust with teeth, none of this was charity. It was wrestled away from people who would have kept it all and taken more. Jobs were lost, names were blacklisted, some never walked home from the picket line. It took 40 years to undo 60 years of progress, and the robber barons in their portraits smirk like they never left. We now live in a new gilded age, drowning in LED lit excess and chroma cages humming in our hands, built on glass and glare, polished on top, rotting underneath. The rich keep their tables small, their chairs close, their plates full. We can leave it that way, or we can flip the table and watch the silverware scatter into their laps. The playbook they use is old, so is the fight to burn it. And that's that piece.
I love that piece.
Ooh, good.
I had that same thought, Jim, when I saw how he decorated the White House with the gold leaf. I was like, this is some Gilded Age bullshit. Like, and that's what he wants to go back to.
It's the same shit. It just took us another 130 years to get back to it. But here we are. This next piece is called Filed, and it's a little bit different. They used to name decades like chapters. The Roaring 20s, the Dirty 30s, the Swinging 60s. This one, the fuck you decade. You've been saying fuck you to anyone you can't control or understand. Fuck you if you can't take a joke. Fuck you if you don't honor traitors. Your anchor clears a sponsor from his throat. Fuck the truth, remixed by comments feeds at 3 a.m. How about this? You know exactly what you're doing. Fuck your thoughts and prayers drafted on a template. Your flyer says family night. Here's the raffle. AR-15 proceeds for playground mulch. Fuck your district salamanders chewing cul-de-sacs. Fuck raising prices and calling it inflation like the cash grew teeth. Here's the math. Permits, bids, tax breaks, NDAs. You just count the bodies on the balance sheet. Buybacks bigger than payroll. Fuck your executive bonuses inked in the dust of a shuttered mill. Paychecks light as lint. Fuck your survey flags marching across stolen land. Fuck your child labor loopholes. Fuck your racism masquerading as law and order. White collars go free, black eyes go to jail. On my block, sirens mean help. On others, they mean halt. Fuck your culture wars. We remember the empty shelf where Baldwin used to be. Curriculum by committee. history by a race. Fuck your homophobia sold as parental rights. Fuck your morality that flatlined at the border. The answer hasn't changed. Now it's our turn. No olive branch, no soft landing, brick by brick, fear for mortar, greed for rebar. The graffiti says family. You taped foreclosure notice over it, stamped, filed. And that's the piece.
Come through. Fuck off.
Woo!
Yeah.
Go, poet.
Yes. Lord.
Yeah.
Jim. I just keep seeing you growing bigger and bigger, my friend. I don't know what it is that you're doing. I don't know what you're sipping on.
Cheap ass water.
I don't know if it's Nemo's cookies. I don't know what's going on with you, but you've been on fire, bro. I'm loving and appreciating the direction of your work, man. Keep shining. For real. Make sure you get into that chat and get that love that's waiting for you in there as well, my brother. Yeah, show some love for Jim Love one more time.
Awesome.
Yes.
Jim.
Woo!
That's what's up. As we proceed, y'all please join me with all your heart and your mics as we welcome our co-host every evening. The reason that this platform continues to flourish. Y'all make sure y'all show some love to the Queen, Gifted.
Gifted. Yeah.
Go.
Gifted.
Yes. Oh, hey, y'all. I just got the scare of my life. All the alarms here in the house start going off when Jim was on. Oh, Lord, I had to take off running, but I'm back. Oh, gosh.
But Jim, that full on
Whew.
blade.
Right. He set the place on fire, right? All righty. Can y'all hear me okay?
Come on through, Queen. We got you.
Sure
Okay.
can.
All right, this piece is called Homage. You used to smile, radiant. You used to smile, radiate beams of light, vibrate with intensity, emit the highest frequency of love, until the walls came tumbling down. Not that you could see them, but it must be because little by little, bit by bit, its rise chipped away at your core. Where did you go? You faded away like you weren't significant, didn't even matter. Wearing fake grins so no one takes pause and glimpse in the mirror of your empty soul. Chasing the high, the lines that was between to catch the falling stars meant more to you than your seeds. You used to smile, radiate, and beam. But power of the powder took you out. Unrequited helping hands fell on deaf's ears, till there was no way out. Strength of will that could have been shattered into pieces and never made whole once more in this realm. But today, you smile again, even if it is painted on in your favorite color, Daydream Rouge. I picked it out for you as I picked your dress. And Sissy, your matching earrings, too. A beautiful shell in a box for us to see and say sweet goodbyes, which brought tears. Yet your spirit can now gleam the way it used to be, because you're free. You're free to smile again. That's my homage piece to my sister.
Yes. Beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
And emotional.
Yes.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Natalie. And I meant to say hello to you. I saw the new name and I didn't say hello. So hello and welcome.
Hi, thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Woods, were you going to say something?
I put it in the chat.
Oh, my bad. Okay. All right. I'll go on to my second piece. All right, this is Through the Shadows. I live inside of you. My vibration, my pulse, my rhythmical throb fills the chamber of your walls. Propelling the spur of your flow, loud screams as the spring appears from the ground, pulling me in. Ancestors' tells, flashing lights, red and blue sirens wailing, cameras roll, that knee that took neck, reflective of the circles and cycles end. We've yet met. Transgressional hands gripped the skin of a young girl's thighs. Tears fell from her eyes. Cries remain alive. Clipped from my possessions. Gun to face. Then to heart. Surrendering to fear, the fear of metal. Dark areas that shape the body of my frame, and you carefully inking every word. I live inside of you. Through the shadows, my pen lights the way. So even when I'm lost, afraid, scared, speechless, my pen endureth all, contouring the trail as I shed through the shadows. My pen lights the way. That's that piece.
Let's go, sis.
Yes, yes, Gifted.
And
I
like
just
the way.
love hearing you
Love
do
Yes.
that.
poetry. Oh,
You
it's
can do
amazing.
that's giving t-shirt. You need to have like a pen with like a torch on the top and that quote.
My pen lights the way. I
Now
like
you know Wits could probably make that happen on a t-shirt.
that.
And you know I
Right.
can
All
do
the
it.
Make it
time.
happen.
I
Make
can
it
put
happen.
some more stuff on the t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff that, let me don't even go there. I was about to go somewhere else with that. But yeah,
Thank you all for listening. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Gifted.
yeah, that was
Thank
dope.
you,
Gifted.
Shaki. Thank you, Shaki. Thank you, everyone. Sorry.
No, let me thank you. That was dope. I definitely gotta catch that on the playback. That was fire. Sorry, I'm going to my list. Make sure that I'm not skipping over anybody. And again, thank you, Gifted, for keeping me on point with making sure that I handle everybody as they come in the room and not just the way I see you all across my screen. Because I know we can kind of jump around on each other's screens. Would y'all please show some love for Gifted one more time?
Awesome,
Yes.
beautiful.
Yes, yes,
Especially
yes.
your facial expressions when you deliver is just absolutely gorgeous.
Right, right. Well, you know what I'm going back for.
I know you are, honey.
Yeah, I'm gonna screenshot that.
Oh no, I don't know what my
Uh,
face was doing, but thank you, I think.
All
No, it's
the things.
beautiful. You
All the
just
things.
you just look so beautiful. I mean, the full lips, the eyes, just the expression. And you know I'm hetero, but I'm just saying I gotta give my girl her props. I gotta
I
give
was
it
I
to
was
you.
starting to wait for a minute. I was like,
I love thank you.
Oh man, y'all
Thank
damn
thank
trip. I love
you.
it. Let's this up.
All right.
Let's keep the energy flowing. Y'all crazy.
And
And
you
what
know this.
yes, yes, and I love it. And I love you all. Let's keep it up though. Y'all keep that energy flowing. Everyone, please join me in opening up your hearts and your mics as we welcome our next artist, the amazing Lady K.
Come
what,
on, Lady
what?
K.
Let's go, Lady K.
Booyaka, booyaka.
Yee.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest and say that this first piece I haven't done in this space, but it's really only because I really want to do the second piece that's kind of a companion piece. They actually at one time were joint pieces, but because, like I said last week, I am a competitive spoken word artist, time is the enemy of all things. So I had to take parts of it out. So um, these both of these pieces today will be religious pieces, and a new part of this piece that y'all haven't heard is there is a vocal part that starts it off. So it is called Beyond the Lines. Amen. 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 Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A greeting, yet you flinch. Your mind shackled by a single phrase that carries more weight than its simple meaning. Peace be upon you and God's mercy and blessings. You see me through a lens of misconception, faith as a locked door, my worth measured by your approval. But I've outgrown those constraints. I seek peace beyond the borders of doctrine. I embrace the quiet truth that hums beneath every prayer. Why burn books and ban questions? Because knowledge is the edifying equalizer, and that scares those who need control to maintain their confused sense of piety. I was baptized Baptist, schooled within a Catholic schoolhouse, cleansed by holy waters, given the sacrament as first communion, scolded in pulpits that preach grace but frowned at pants on women. I was taught silence in the language of sermons, told that obedience was holiness and submission sacred. From the garden to the minaret, from the altar to the ark, they've been writing me out since the beginning. Covered my power in cloth neck to ankle, while men stroll with knees exposed, free to lead, speak to question. Modesty's burden laid at our feet, their weakness our sin. Across scriptures and sanctuaries, I was called distraction, less than or never enough unless I was quiet, covered, and small. I worshipped beside alabaster hues in Pentecostal pews. I found Islam in my 20s and hate in a stranger's eyes. Why did you blow up those buildings as if my hijab were the subterfuge? I mean, the fuse. By my 40s, I knew God was not confined to a single path, yet I feel like protest for coloring outside the lines you drew without asking. Never discuss religion or politics, they say, but maybe silence is the problem. Isn't it a coincidence how the epicenter of three great faiths rests beneath the same skies? Jerusalem, claimed by Judaism's longing, Christianity's salvation, and Islam's ascension, all tracing back to Abraham, yet still shattering like blood-stained glass by conquest and creed. Everyone wants a corner of what should be common ground, Mecca and meaning marred by man-made borders. Isn't it funny how we all argue over who God loves more, as if heaven has a velvet rope? What if God is not in doctrine, but the breath between us? So I ask again, is it coincidence or calling that the holiest of places rests in the heart of conflict, not to test our faith, but to test our humanity? Maybe God isn't waiting behind some velvet rope choosing sides. Maybe God is waiting to see who dares to build a bridge instead of drawing a line. Now, this poem is both sermon and sword, a sacred archive. See, who said a woman couldn't preach? And that's that piece.
Yes, you
So,
better come through,
Go,
Lady K. You better
poet.
come through.
so when I wrote that piece, I was very nervous to do it. That's the first time I've ever talked about my faith journey as well as my belief system. So I was very nervous. But a piece that came out of that I actually had to pull the section and make it its own piece is my second piece that I haven't done. So this is new shit.
Get
And
naked.
this is called Before They Named Us Damned.
Get naked.
Maybe it's none of my business, but as a Black soul in America, we buried the drum beneath the organ and called it progress. Traded our ancestors' altars for pews and pageantry. We worship now with the colonizer's tongue and call it salvation. Y'all not ready for that conversation. I digress. We wore white on Sundays, forgot why we once painted ourselves red, ochre, and ash to remember we came from earth and sky. Not shame and servitude, they made our stories sin, our rhythms rebellion, our roots, they called it witchcraft. So we baptized ourselves in forgetting and called it deliverance. We sing praises in keys they never knew our grandmothers hum. We shout in sanctuaries while silence wraps itself around the spirits we left behind. Passed down hallelujahs, lost the meaning of our moans. And where is Oshun? Where are the rivers we used to pray to, gold-wrapped goddesses who taught us sweetness is sacred? Hips that hold history, water remembers what the world tries to erase. They told us Orishas were demons, called Imaya amidst shamed Oya's storm, but still bowed to a blonde-haired savior who never walked our shores. Swallowed shame like communion, forgot divinity once looked like us, that power once answered in our mother tongue. And still we call this freedom, still we call this faith. So maybe this poem is my business. Maybe I'm just tired of shrinking my spirit to fit someone else's version of saved. Maybe I wanted to hear Shango thunder beneath the choir's refrain, pour libations beside the pulpit, sing both Amazing Grace and the songs my grandmother's bones still remember in dreams. Maybe I'm done apologizing for gods who look like me. Maybe, just maybe, I came to remind you we were divine before they named us damned. And that's that poem.
Outstanding. Nice.
Tell them. Tell them.
Outstanding.
Thank y'all.
Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, I was trying to get that line in effect. I definitely enjoyed your work, love. Thank you for bringing that to this platform. Thank you for being brave and speaking your truth. You know what I'm saying? That's the life of a poet. Love you for
Thank
that.
you.
Lady K. Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
Lady K, I know it was a small piece in there, but I love when you said lost the meanings of our moans. I love that.
Yes.
Lost the meaning of our moans. Because our moans they had all the rhythm, all the soul in them, in those moans. I love that. Thank you.
Thank you.
No,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Let's make sure we keep pointing to each other. Make sure you visit that chat. There's some love waiting for you in there, sis. Love what you did with the work. I don't know if I'm still getting familiar with you, so I didn't get, you know, the lengthy piece that you had to chisel down, but what you did right here tonight was powerful, and I appreciate
Thank you.
you
Yeah,
doing
that the first piece that wasn't the cultural reference, that was just the references about the three major religions. That is the piece that is the performance piece that I slam with.
Okay.
So I took out the cultural part of our indigenous parts from Africa. That part I took out, and that's the brand new part that y'all got tonight.
Nice. And you have a beautiful voice. Keep singing.
Thank you. I be nervous.
Well, they say if you're not nervous, you're not going to do anything, you know. When you're nervous, that means you putting your spirit is connected to the works and the voice. So yeah, it's okay to be nervous.
Thank you.
Just be brave. That's all I
Thank
say.
you.
Mm-hmm. Y'all show them some love one more time, please, Lady K.
Yeah, Lady
Lady
K.
Yeah, great work.
That's what's up. And while y'all hearts and mics are open, let's keep that energy transcending as we welcome Miss Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, yeah.
Elizabeth, come on.
Hi. Is there anyone that could go quick before me?
Sure, I can come back to you.
Yeah. I'm not quite where I need to be.
You're fine. You don't have to
Thank
explain anything.
thank you, honey.
We're all lifing on other sides of these
Yeah.
things. So yeah, we will come back to you.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, let's keep the energy transcending. Y'all open up your hearts and y'all mics once more as we show some love for escape artists.
Let's
Go
go.
Escape.
Come on, Escape.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
It's in the game. EA, come on.
Thanks, guys. I'm gonna do one today. Here we go. There are times parenting feels like that job you hate but you need so you can't quit, where your managers are constantly breathing down your back. You can't catch a break and they tax you so much you might as well be working for free. It's a thankless job. There are no breaks, no promotions, no sick days, no appreciation, only pressure to do the best job you could do, no matter how much shit falls in your lap. But I'm the only dependent. Truthfully, my kids pay the bills here. Head of household, had it not been for them, I would have clocked out long ago when I used to think I've seen all I need to see and I'm okay with leaving. Rent has tripled beyond what my mind can afford. I've been near eviction more times than I'd like to admit. But children have a way of making you want to stay. My daughter gave me a Chase sticker, and it's a big deal because he's her favorite character. And my son can pick me out in a room full of people in seconds. His eyes hug me like cashmere. And I've never been loved like this before. Never knew love could be measured in stickers and smiles, in Eskimos and butterflies. It's an invaluable currency. These are the moments that pay the bills and the mortgage on this body. They are the reasons I keep my lights on. Thanks.
Woo. Oh,
Ooh,
Beautiful.
that was good.
Beautiful.
I
Love
never
it. The
knew love
reason
could
I
be
keep my
measured in
lights on.
stickers and smiles.
Exactly. I was
Shit
trying to
pays
get
the
that
bills.
posted.
I was trying to catch that too, and I just said, "Fuck it." I'm just gonna enjoy the ride. This pays the bills. There's the mortgage on this body. Man, you locked in, EA. You locked in. You're doing good work. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're drinking, whatever you're putting in your water, whatever level of alkalinity you have been having it at, continue. That is the doctor's prescription.
Thank
Continue
you.
doing whatever
Appreciate
you're
it.
doing.
Escape. I got
Thank you for the
my little desk person. I think this one is Chase. Paw Patrol is still ACAB. Okay,
No,
includes
that's
citizen.
Rocky.
This is
Hey,
Rocky. Well, he's the National Guard cat, but yeah, my ex's daughter gave that to me a few years ago.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Rocky's cool. He's the recycle one. I like him.
Yeah, he's not technically ACAB, but that police one is.
I be trying to tell her, I be trying to give her subtle things like she's like, "Oh, you want to be Chase?" Like, "No, let's be Marshall. Let's not be Chase." Like, "Oh, Chase this, Chase that." And I'm like, Marshall's better than Chase.
is Marshall the firefighter?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Awesome, awesome. I love it. I love the references. The poem was super dope. As always, though, your pen is always sharp, and I love the way you expressing it uh, through the journey of motherhood and what your children mean to you. So just keep doing what you're doing, Escape. We love you and appreciate your work.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I love everyone here. So thank you guys for sharing. And I was checking out last week's one because I was like kind of busy and I couldn't listen through, but everybody brought the fire last week. It was
Yes.
crazy.
Yes, last week was crazy. Like I said,
Yeah, it was. It was
last week was
3 hours.
probably the only show that I literally posted right after the show. Like I stayed up to make sure that I posted that show because I had people hitting me on the back channel like um asking for the show before the show was over. And I mean that's never happened before, but I guess the energy was just that powerful last week. And
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the fact that y'all missed us the week before, because we did we did take a week off for personal reasons. But yeah, last week was phenomenal. And I mean, like I said, in the 7 day span, that's the first video to literally get that many numbers of people just viewing. So I know it was you all checking in on the environment of it. So yeah, um, keep supporting
That's
each other
right.
and keep loving on each
Yeah.
other. Yeah. Y'all show
So
some
true.
love for Escape Artists one more time.
Escape.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah. Woo, woo.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what's up. We got a few more. So while y'all at it, keep your hearts and your mics open as we welcome back Miss Elizabeth.
Come on, Elizabeth.
Let's go,
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Go,
Let's go.
Elizabeth.
Thank you, dear friends. Okay. Hi. Thank you for your patience, Mr. Woods. I'm going to read a couple from my book called Blood Flower, and it's about, losing babies to miscarriage or abortion. And the first one is called, this one is called Meditations on the Amount of Prayer Needed to Maintain a Pregnancy. I never got down on my knees, begged forgiveness for my sin, never held the carpet close, its fibers touching my skin. I should have begged specifically, God, let me keep this one inside. Allow it to find haven in my womb, not leave it for a quick expel, a processional slow parade of toilet trips, CVS, Hell, might I have plain splained, dear Lord, I'm 43. Give me extra fortitude for my advanced maternal age. I worry society. They guess she's his grandmother. I make male obstetricians cringe. Would I have kept the present, Lord, thou hast bequeathed to me? If I had been prudent in my confessions, admitted to being selfish, brazen, loose, or did you take it back in spite and push me toward the noose? I'm sorry, yet I'm not sorry. I don't think you are sorry, or my breasts would still be swollen, belly taut, a thankful visage glowing. I thank you, and I'll do one more. This one is called A Loss in August. I was going to name the baby James. And then I saw a rainbow hover over my first blessable kids on a Walmart day. And I thought, good idea, God, I should name him Rainbow. But the rainbow turned rusty red in my dream, and the cackle witch was hunting in the pre-dawn. Tight-lipped, she pried apart my trail dam. And I heard hungry gulls swoop in. 5 a.m., so cool, and cold light flattens everything. I had doled out miracle angel, ahem, ahem, the colorful word caught a hook in my throat. Big Mama grouper, shredded white in vinegar, ceviche, bath stings, even below, even when I was baby mama de Alejandro. The herrings ran through the summer off cycle. The moon's heated sister-in-law came to the Cape uninvited. Rainbow fluxes, black and blood, Mary, 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 consummated stable run. I was going to name the baby James. It was on the tip of my tongue. The tip which flipped over, tucked in for winter, contracted, hauled off the southern steamer. Done. Thank you.
Wow,
Yes.
Elizabeth, powerful.
Thank you so much.
Wow. Elizabeth, the way you end poems is uppercut every time.
Thank
It is so moving, especially at first when it's about the miscarriage at 43. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Thank you, Mama.
Yeah, you have so much within those expressions. I had to pull myself away from the chat just so I can stay in the moment and embrace the energy that you was giving. Powerful words. Thank you for sharing with us and opening up. Um, it makes it easy for others who have had similar situations.
Yeah, well, I don't know if anyone's untouched by loss in that way, you know. If not yourself, a family member or a friend or, you know. And for men
Elizabeth,
too, I mean,
yeah,
and it
that's so
doesn't get
crazy that
and you
you
know,
did those. Those were the other pieces I was going between to do. So thank you so much for sharing and honoring that story because it
Yes.
is very common for all of us.
yeah. And it's, you know, it's like when it happens to you, you feel so alone. And it shouldn't have to be that way.
Well, Elizabeth, it's something that you wrote that poem, you shared that poem because I just experienced that with my daughter who is 43. And
Yeah, yeah.
she had a miscarriage and,
Mm.
you know, she doesn't have any kids, you know. You know, there's so you have
Yeah.
to, but that, mm,
That's a tough one.
it's a tough one. But yeah, thank you for that.
Sorry, Mama. That's tough. That's super tough.
You have a really like amazing cadence that has like
Yes,
this
yes.
haunting effect in your tone that is really beautiful in your delivery. I just want to give you props for the way that you deliver your poems. It's
Wow.
amazing to watch happen. Your speaking tone is completely different than your poetry tone, and it's really haunting and beautiful, and uh, it lingers after you finish. So
Wow.
really well done.
Thank you so much. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
that part she does in her delivery. It really compels you to, you've got to pay attention to
Yeah.
Elizabeth. It's like you're going to pay attention to her.
Right.
Even though it is softly delivered, it's not like she's commanding you to do it, but you just can't help yourself. You
Right.
get pulled.
Captivated to do so. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I just want to
Very
know: do you know you're doing it, or is it accidental?
I don't know. I don't know how to
That's
answer that.
it.
Good night, Lady K. Thank you for what you
Good
poured
night,
into
Lady
the
K.
room. Good night, Lady K.
Blessings, love. Thank you for shining in this room with us.
Yes, amen. Uh, but Elizabeth, such heartfelt pieces. And so I salute you on the courage to express yourself and express that anguish that we all have felt, and putting it so eloquently as you do. I thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Gifted. It's amazing to hear. Thank you all very, very much.
Yes, good night, Escape. Thank you
Good
too,
night,
love.
Escape. Thank you.
United Escape.
Good stuff. Y'all show some love for Elizabeth one more time, please.
Ooh, send
Yes.
Elizabeth, beautiful.
Hey, Elizabeth. Love you, Elizabeth.
Love y'all so much.
And if I don't remember to say it before we close, have safe travels and have a wonderful trip.
Thank you so much, honey. Yeah.
With that being said, let's get this last artist on. Unless M.A. Dennis and Erica, do y'all plan on sharing with us tonight?
Come on, M.A.
I'm thinking about it for real.
I wasn't, was Doc, Betty asked me to, so I guess I will.
Okay, I can squeeze you both in after we get this next artist, okay?
Yeah.
All right, with that being said, everybody, please join me. I don't know if we've had this person in here with us before. I don't recognize the name, so I'm excited to hear the voice and maybe catch a glimpse of the face. So with that being said, everybody, please open up your hearts and your mics as we welcome Natalie Ramos.
Come on, Natalie.
Hi, guys.
Go, Natalie.
Go, poet.
I'm not gonna show my face, but I know Wiz. We've been I performed with his brother Josh Smalls before and him. So I just kind of locked on. I'm in my nightie.
You just did what?
I'm in my nightgown.
Oh, okay. Respect. I respect that. Well, I'm so glad to have you here. I don't
Yeah.
recognize the voice just yet, but I'm listening.
So I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, and I'm a poet, singer, songwriter. So I'm gonna do
This
something.
is Trinilicious.
Yes.
Why are you hiding on us talking about some Natalie Ramos? I don't know you by Natalie Ramos.
You know.
I hear your voice now. I'm so happy to have you here with us, love. So
I
happy.
appreciate it. Everybody done a really, really wonderful job, and I really happy to be in you guys' presence tonight. So I'm gonna do a poem, which is a poetry song first, and then I'll do a poem after. So this one is called El Sueño, which is the dream in Spanish, and it goes like this. I used to lay down by the stream. Yes, writing was my only dream. Upon my life it will depend. The pen was my only true friend. But one day it came to me. Life was nothing that it seemed. Again, the tragedy will strike. I'm battling a constant fight. From being poor rose to wealth. It was the best feeling I felt My kids, they look at me with pride. Oh, I can see it in their eyes. A classic moment I can feel. Oh, yes, it's right and it's so real. So don't you let yourself be led astray again. Thank you.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. And then my this poem I actually wrote last night. It's called Don't Look Back. He walked out of your life an unfaithful man, knowing deep inside it was already planned. He used you for your energy and drained you to a pus. Even had the audacity to propose and call it love. A fragile heart you had, losing your trust in everything. So it was easy for you to accept his proposal and wedding ring. But when the lights came off and the room got dark, your glow faded and you lost your spark. You see, a companion can be a lover and sometimes a friend, a person who supports you till the very end. But when you're lonely and compassion is what you lack, please do me a favor, forget your past, and don't you ever look back. Thank you.
All right, then. Let's go.
Woohoo! Yes.
I actually wrote it. One of my friends, she got married and it only lasted a month. And now she's getting divorced. And then she's trying to look back. And I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't go back to the
Don't
past.
look back.
You
Yeah.
got to heal first and then move on and trust God, to send you the.
Amen.
Wow.
Right.
Well,
Help
don't
the
you
right
sneak in here
person.
like that again. Don't
Nice
sneak in here.
work.
You have
Nice
to
work.
change your name so I know who you is next time.
Yes,
Yes.
I will definitely come on with my face next time also. So
I
thank you.
would love it. Love it. You were great. Definitely enjoyed the melody and the song was beautiful.
Thank
Hmm. Yeah. Thank you for
Thank you
sharing
for
tonight.
coming in and sharing. Yes.
You're welcome.
Same. Yes.
That's what's up. Y'all show us some love one more time, please.
Yes, thank you, Natalie. I love the timbre in your voice too.
Natalie,
Yes.
welcome.
Loved it.
Love it.
Welcome, Natalie.
Thank you so much.
That's what's up. Now let's keep the energy going. Obviously, it's going to be ladies first.
Yes.
So with that being said, everyone please join me as we open up our hearts and our mics and welcome our sister Brooklyn in the house, Miss Erica
Come
Flores.
on, Brooklyn.
Let's
Brooklyn.
Come
go.
on, where's
Brooklyn in
Brooklyn
the
at? Where's
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn at?
house.
Come on,
Let's
babe.
go, Erica.
First and foremost, of course, honor to the room, my family. And 35 weeks ago, I met that young man that whose picture is not being shown. So we celebrate an anniversary every week. This is a new piece. Hopefully he don't mind me reading this. For a
Get
change,
naked with me.
Get
yes,
naked.
Get
for a
naked.
change, this is not something he gave me homework for. Why are you always the fall guy? It always begins with others trying to trim you down, shaping you to what they believe you should be, picking on you consistently. But that wasn't enough. I guess these forces couldn't stand the love I had for you. I just need you to know I'm on your side always. I'm so sorry I couldn't be there to save you. I wish you didn't always have to take one for the team, always the one who, like Christ, is sacrificed for the greater good. The difference? You won't return in 3 days. Perhaps a shadow of your former self will appear in that time as a rebirth, a tease of what's to come. But your return will take longer, perhaps stronger and purer, as if you were Moses returning from the bush after an encounter with God. They say that good things come to those who wait. Yet I'm impatient. I'll admit that. The anticipation of being in your presence to behold the glory of you, your thickness, your contrast of youth and wisdom commingling in unison, the comfort you give against my touch, the fantasies you stir in my imaginations. You've brought me such comfort. You were an innocent bystander, yet butchered away till you no longer existed. With the exception of your resurrection, I'll await your return with unbridled anticipation. I contemplated wearing black since I mourn you. Consider this your living eulogy, a tribute to your importance in my life. In the meantime, I will create a shrine in effigy to your memory. Just know I adored you from the very beginning. You were definitely a deal maker, swaying me to like you. I look forward to your return. Ode to my man's beard. And that's it.
Wow,
Yes, yes.
that was crazy.
Wow.
Listen,
That was nice, wasn't it?
yo, I was not expecting
Come
that
on, Erica.
ending. Erica,
Another
you need
round.
to behind Spain.
He'll probably do that next time he comes.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Wow, that was dope, though.
Sure
Thank
was.
you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Love it, love it, love it. Oh my gosh.
But as you see, it's back because he shaved it, what, last month or
I
something like
told
that.
you, yeah.
And I was so upset about that. And I'm like, you know better. Why?
But did you get to hear that prior to tonight?
I did hear it, but I didn't hear it like that. I didn't hear it with other people listening.
Right, right.
But
Oh
this,
Yes.
this
shit.
I love it though. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
I
she
I
flicked
take
it.
the smoke if it's a dope poem. I'll take the smoke.
I
Right, right.
love it, love it, love it.
Did you have another one for us?
No, that's it. It's after 11 and I'm good. I will go ahead
I
and listen to
appreciate that.
him. No problem.
Well, the
We
new rule
appreciate
is
it.
anybody
We
that comes in after 9:45 only does one piece.
Okay,
Both of you were in around 9:37, so y'all made it within the rate, the means.
I like that though. I like that
But
rule.
yeah, I have to do that because I have early mornings and my new job duties are dangerous. Um,
Oh, okay,
yeah,
definitely, yeah,
so I
Well,
have to make sure I get my
they
rest.
they require
absolutely.
your full attention.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So, y'all show some love for Erica Floyd, Brooklyn in the house.
Woohoo! Let's go. I loved it. I loved it so
Yes,
much.
thank you.
I love it, Erica. You
Thank you.
fooled me. You tricked me.
Yeah, she tricked us. She had us all fooled. I didn't
Yeah.
know, where it was going. But that bottom line, you sealed the deal. It was dope.
Yeah,
Thank
sealed
Yeah.
it.
you.
Yes.
That was hot. All
Uh,
right. Are we
we
ready?
got one more
Yeah.
artist. Yeah, y'all, come on. Let's get this last one in. Everybody, real big, real loud. Open up your hearts and your mics, and let's welcome M.A. Dennis.
Come on,
Woohoo! Let's
Sue.
go.
Yeah,
Yay.
So,
MA,
so
Yay.
this
bring
piece
it.
Let's
this
go.
piece was inspired by Nemo. I'm the type of person that if I have a line that I like, I just write a whole poem just so I can get to use this line. And that's what happened because I was looking at Nemo's name and I said, "Oh, Nemo spelled backward is Omen." So here,
Mm.
this is called reversing it.
Oh, nice.
Hi, my name is Dennis, and I have sinned. Is a quote I carry from Finding Nemo about signs and warnings. Call it an omen. Just keep swimming, Dory said to me. So I dashed like an M. I don't know if I have OCD or DCO. During cognitive observation, Dr. Marlin says, you never really know. He's such a movie quoting wonk. but when they know, you know. I know eating seafood makes me a doof. Fish are friends, not food. Bruce, my dietitian, said cut down on desserts, but lately I've been incredibly stressed. Dr. Marlin tells me sometimes you have to let go, release worry, and channel my inner OG, original God, original dog. Can't stop opening pots, eating leftover cheese and mac, sleepwalking caught by nanny cam, caught with a saucy nug or a applewood smoking gun. This spelling words backward, it's something I can't draw away from. Reversing words, it's like an STI, as contagious as Mr. Big. Do I got something loose, a give, a screw? I don't know what to do. I don't want to OD. I'm trying to live and fight evil.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Yes.
The whole concept was crazy. I like the way your mind works, man. You know, you always you center around something and you build around it very eloquently, man. So I appreciate the work that you bring into these spaces all the time. And the way you encourage my sister, as well as the rest of the room, you know. Glad to have you back with us.
Yes, that is dope. As my kids say, that is dope.
Absolutely.
And the Flip Nemo name like that was,
Yeah.
you know, definitely fire. I know he love it. Yeah, there you go. Look at that smile. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I guess they found Nemo now.
Right. Right. Super dope. All right, everybody, please, if you can, no pressure, please come on the screen. As we say our final farewells for this episode.
Yeah, I'm in my nightgown too, so I can't.
It's all good.
I'm in my nightgown too.
Nightgown and bonnet.
Well, to be honest, Gifted, every time I look at you, I see you in your birthday suit anyway.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Eat them eyes. Mr. Whip, eat them eyes.
Oh my God.
My
Dennis took off his glasses. He was like, oh my God.
I just have to stand down because me and Mr. Witz can't be cutting up. Somebody got to stand down.
Okay, I hear that.
We both get to cutting up. It's just going to be too much. So
Listen, you already know what it is, brother. You know what it is. But you know, our women need to know what that feels. You know what I mean? To be truly supported and held to that stature. And the men as well. Like I don't just do it for her, I do it for myself too. It's a reminder of myself that also I am being loved.
Mr. Whip, Mr. Whip,
Go ahead, Mama Betty. Go ahead.
Mr. Whip, you need a switch on your behind. You got M.A. Dennis eyeball sweat. He had to take the glasses off.
Well, listen, if Erica got that, if she got that bonnet on, she better not come on screen because she know what that bonnet do to me.
Listen.
Oh my Lord, Lord.
What that bonnet
is
do?
an aphrodisiac. Don't come on in here with that bonnet unless you're trying to start something up.
Listen, M.A., that's your prompt. Since you always giving up prompts, that's your prompt. What that bonnet do? I'm gonna be looking for that one from you.
I got it.
That's hilarious.
That's what's up. I love it. Listen, I want to thank you all for always sharing in this space, loving on each other, and you know, that's everything. You know, I tell you every week, like, there's nothing bigger that we have in this world than love for each other.
Yes.
And to be able to do this and be in different parts of the world, and we can come together, and it's like we're all in the same household. It's funny how we're always eating in here. It's like this is dinner time when we come into this space. And this might have been one of the few episodes that we actually don't have everybody eating, but it's crazy that it's just a natural thing that we come in here and we break bread, whether it be figuratively, or be our verbal expression of sharing. That's another form of food in our diet. So I love you all. Continue to pour into each other, continue to support each other. Jesse, we're gonna be looking for that music next week. Don't leave
Absolutely.
us hanging. We're gonna hit you in your DM early. I mean, that's a reminder. But big love, man. I love you all, and just thank y'all for the evening. But
Peace out.
Thank you,
I
Wits and Gifted, for this space.
I
yes,
need y'all to pray for
Thank
me
you, everyone,
because
for your energy.
yeah.
oh, thank you. I need y'all to pray for me because my son is going off to college tomorrow.
Oh,
So
college.
My
It's insane.
I was a mess today because it was the last time I was going to see him. So
No,
for a minute.
for a
So
while.
my
yeah.
For a while.
youngest, Erica, my youngest is headed out tomorrow too. I'm
Oh
dropping her off
wow.
at
Yeah, yeah,
school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
congratulations to both of you.
Yeah, that
indeed.
he's my last. He was my
Yes.
last. So I'm like,
Yeah.
man. And I worry about him for obvious reasons.
Right, right.
So yeah.
Well,
Y'all
be
got-
proud. Be proud in the moment. We don't want to stagnate our children or hold them hostage from the world. So be honored that you gave him what he need. You equipped him with what he need, and you equipped your daughter Nemo with what she need, and gifted you as well, because I know Mari's getting ready to go back to school as well. So just be proud of yourselves that you've done right by your children, and let them fly. It's their turn. Let them fly.
Yeah, fly.
Well said.
You missed her wave.
No,
She
Mari.
well,
waved.
well, love you guys. I'm gonna
We
go
love
be
you
with my
too.
man for a little bit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got
True
try to
to
get
that.
him go to work.
That's
Right.
so true, Jesse. I
Listen.
heard that, Jesse. Jesse put a great comment in. You all, yes, Natalie. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you so
Thank you,
much. It's
Jesse,
been
for that.
an
Yes.
amazing night.
Good night. Love you
Good
guys.
night,
Love
everybody.
sharing
Good
this
night,
space.
To the
everyone.
Good
ladies,
night.
to the gentlemen.
Love sharing our space.
Yes,
Get some rest, Mr. Witts.
I'm going to.
Safe trip,
I ain't going
Elizabeth.
to. And thank you, Mama.
All right, thank you. Bye, guys. I think Elizabeth tried to hit the thing, but it didn't work.
Oh, is that why she's
I think it
froze?
paused it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to stop it, honey.
Okay.